Today is the release of Bo Jackson, the newest project from producer Alchemist and Detroit's own rapper, Boldy James. And when you release, if you're from Detroit and you release an album, we have to have you on the podcast. Here is a small sample of our podcast interview with Boldy James and Alchemist. The full interview is on our podcast today. Boldy, you're about as Detroit as they come. Now, I know you're excited about Cade Cunningham joining the Pistons. What do you expect from the #1 pick next season with the Pistons?
Oh, I expect buckets. You know what I'm saying? I expect buckets, and I expect more wins out of the guys, man. You know, we just need to raise that Lion team spirit, and hey, Detroit, we can make Detroit great again. You know.
Now, Al, you grew up in Los Angeles. Time to talk about your Lakers. How do you feel about Russell Westbrook, the new addition to your team?
I mean, to be honest, I couldn't be happier. He's an LA native, so it's just going to hit different. You know, he's home. He gets to play in his home court. You know, it's something special about growing up in the city and then being able to play for that team. So I'm excited. I'm really excited about the new acquisitions. Of course, he's going to go crazy. And, yeah, I want to go to some games. I'll be there.
Al, so the Clippers added Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. The Lakers added LeBron James and AD, but they haven't faced each other in the playoffs just yet. So as a longtime Laker fan and somebody that grew up 10 toes down there, what do you say for the people who feel like the Clippers have a chance to finally not only win a championship, but to hope to make it a Clipper town?
I mean, the second part is a tall order. Let's say last year they came very close, and I feel like they really had a shot last year. You're happy to see them do good, but I'm Lakers all the way.
Boldy, to that point, you've done some interviews and mentioned your own basketball game. Are you out here getting buckets? You playing pickup? What is your game like?
Al will tell you, I'm money on the court. I mean, you know, a lot of the young guys, they still can't do nothing with me on the court. I probably done lost a step or three, but you know, in my prime, I would have gave J. Rose 81 olives.
Okay. Hey, Al. and that's a nod to your guy, Kobe Bryant, and your Lakers. I'm his caddy, no doubt, Boldy.
Make sure you subscribe and follow the podcast. You can get the full interview with Alchemist and Boldy James on the podcast. We have exclusive content on our podcast
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.